Hey everyone, I'm Loren Sherman, and you may know me as the creator of a little circular script, which the BBC has recently called Gallifreyan. This is my friend Annie, the foremost scribe of said circular script, and we're here today to talk about it.
Yeah, so some super exciting news. This what started as a silly little circle language has grown to the point of being released in the form of a translator app. So I could go through and I can check letter by letter to see what it looks like side by side, which is what we're going to do here today. And I'm super excited to play with this new toy, this new paintbrush, well, this new, I guess, form of art using the paintbrush we've provided to the world. Yay! We did something and it became a thing. Woo! So anyway, I kind of want to get right into it. Do you have the app up? Because I want to play a little
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
yeah. I
Go
think,
ahead and write a word. I won't look, so I won't know what it is. And then I'll try to read it, and then we'll see side by side how it looks compared to the same script we've been using since what, 2011? Yeah?
2011, it has been a
Yeah.
hot minute. Okay, so you see here, I have the BBC's translator up. Let's write a little word. Seems like a good word. Translate. Okay, let's hide the text. All right, you can turn around now.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger on my screen. Okay, woo, lovely. So I see we have shallow divots and deep divots. Those are very familiar. This shallow divot here at the bottom of the circle tells me that it is in the row with a T, and because there is no dots or lines on it, that is a T itself. Then we have little guys. Little guys are vowels, so we have a vowel here and a vowel there. This little guy is far outside the word circle, so that's got to be an A. Because an A is the furthest outside of the vowels, while E is centered and U is internal, so I'm expecting the vowels to line up similarly. And here we have another shallow divot, except it has 1, 2, 3 dots, so that would be an R. Then we have a deep divot, which unlike a shallow divot is more like a horseshoe or an omega, and it's also got 3 dots, making it D. Then we have an I, little line going inwards, and then an S with 3 little lines there. So TARDIS, TARDIS is my guess. Go ahead and see what it looks like in this translator app, which my friend and another friend of the community, huge friend, and has been a moderator of our community for a while, Mighty Frong, created this lovely translator app. But yeah, oh,
Hey,
lovely.
look at that.
A TARDIS. And my favorite thing about this script from Mighty Frong is that it shows where we have the TA. Here's a T and an A together. Here's the R with its 3 dots. The D with the I line going inwards, and then this S with 3 lines on it as well. So, yeah, it seems to be accurate. It seems to be our script. I think we should do one more word just to double check. We should.
Sure.
Okay, I'm turning
Turn
around.
around. Yep.
So it
Don't
can't
look.
be a
Don't
coincidence.
don't peek.
Not peeking.
Cool. Yeah, that looks right to me. Let's go. Here it is. Here it is for you.
I'm looking. Oh, we even have letter stacking. So letter stacking is when you can put 2 of the same letter together in one circle. So this, being the same thickness of line, must be the same letter twice. So this is a double L. But again, we start at the bottom and we go counterclockwise like a time traveler going back in time. So we have this deep divot with 2 lines, which would be an H and E centered. Then we have a double L with 3 dots and an O. So that would be hello. Let's see what it looks like in Frong's translator of the script we've been working on since 2011.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at that. We have 2 lines, deep divot, E centered inside the circle, a double L, 3 dots, and an O attached. And again, we have the HE noted here and the double LO noted there. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced. This is something we've been working on since 2011. And there have been thousands of hours, hundreds of people, actually thousands of people at this point now, that have shown their art using our script, that have built in their little flavor, their little, I guess, color, into our masterpiece, if we want to do the whole art sort of dealio. And now, probably the biggest splash will be official BBC recognition and use of what has simply been a fan project in the past.
Yeah. I mean, I think we both have like our fair share of old Gallifreyan notebooks where we've like written all the stuff like, and they do date back to like what 2011, 2012. Like you were there from the very beginning. I've got my very appropriately colored one, and it's all Gallifreyan. It's there's so much here, and it was just when I was developing the script, you know, high school cafeteria table, high school summer camp. I was doing my little scribbles, and my friends were like, what is this nerd doing? One of them, Catherine Bettenbender, was the one who inspired me to turn this into Gallifreyan in the first place. So I have them to thank, and you have like way more Gallifreyan stuff than me, even in your like little TARDIS journal thing.
And this is one of like 5 books I've written at this point, and one of like
You are
thousands of
prolific.
designs. I've designed about 800 tattoos at this point. So, I loved this script. We became internet friends and started working together, developing the systems for sentence structure, stylistical augmentation, and numbers and things and stuff. And Lauren listed me on the site for doing all the translation commissions to help with the flood of interest in our lovely little circle language. And this is my little TARDIS notebook, which I used as an active diary. And I put in my journal entries, and you'll see it is noted 2012, which is when I started keeping a journal. And this was well after I had been doing script work and I had become fluent to the point of not needing any references or keys. And had done probably a couple dozen tattoos at this point. It wasn't like a full-time job. Again, we were still school kids. What grade were
I mean,
you?
I think yeah, I must have been like a junior in high school, I think.
Yeah. For me, it was the summer between middle school and high school. Colin Baker is a name you might recognize if you're familiar with this TV show called Doctor Who. I may have played this character called the Doctor, don't know if you're familiar. Anyway, reached out and asked, can I get a shirt that says The Sixth Doctor and Circular Gallifreyan? And that's when I knew, oh, I'm like a big deal. Told my parents, they're like, that's sweet, honey. Anyway, that's when I started becoming it. This is legit. I'm gonna keep up at this. Cut to now when it's my full-time job, and this was literally just the beginning. I already mentioned earlier that everything's kind of linked at the bottom as far as Lauren's site, my site, and where you can join if you want to learn more and get in on these resources. And I again want to extend open hand and open door for, especially if the BBC continues to use this wonderful community-made script on the show that we all love. We're happy to help. We have tools, we have resources. I literally have a master's in education and the most experience in the world using this script.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of nerds out here who would be overjoyed to be part of the project in like any official capacity. I think that's like a super exciting prospect.
Yep. So feel free to contact us through either our websites, which will be linked in the bottom, and I have several different contact things listed on the card that you probably got this video from. Or you can reach me at wherever you found this video, or you can reach Lauren at wherever you found the video from them, and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I think that wraps it up. Anything else you'd like to say?
I mean, I would just like to extend my thanks to the entire Gallifreyan community who brought this from like a little personal thing in a notebook to where it is today, and like on the show, and like everywhere in tattoos. There have been like, wedding bands. There have been tombstones. There have been like all sorts of. Just, it's wild. I'm kind of overjoyed that it's come this far.